This is a very curious little colony sim slash city builder that has been on my radar for a while. This is the people of sea, sun, and salt. It's a little bit of a funky title, but that's okay. Let's dive in, see what we've got going on. Okay, we start on this island. There's a little obelisk statue thing up there in the corner. We have got 3 people that are just chilling around here. We only have the option to build a singular house. It's going to give me +3 subjects. It's going to cost me 25 rocks and 40 wheat. Now, we can choose to build this anywhere, actually. And in fact, I think we're going to probably try and build it right about there. Sure. Let's build 2 of them. Sure. Okay. Stop placing that. That is grand. Right, we have got 3 occupants, 3 currently inside, 3 occupants, 3 currently inside. We currently have 0% employment, which is not good. So instead, we would like to get some stone extraction, a quarry. We can build that. We can build that in close proximity to our homes, and that is in fact exactly what we are going to do. Now, the interesting thing about this is that we basically want people that live nearby. There we go, unpause. We want people that live nearby to be able to access a place of work. So if we hover over the quarry, you can see that there is now like a walk route between the house that has the people working in and the quarry, which is quite nice. Right, build a vegetable garden on grass. Let's do that. Let's build that over here. I think that's pretty decent. Again, you can see the walk route, which is good. Our subjects will find places to work near their houses. We can hover over the buildings to see if workers are jobless. Let's look around the island. Cool. All right. Well, there's not much at the moment. However, as you can see, there are different elevations that I hope we're going to be able to expose over the course of time, giving us more buildable floor space. What is this? Hold shift, use the mouse wheel. Oh, very funky. Okay, nice. There we go. Okay, and this completes most of the tutorial stuff. Place some pathways between homes and work. Yes, we will do that. And in fact, let's do a pathway over here. Let's just make it nice and straight, like so. I have got myself into a real pickle there. There we go. Zoom in, and then zoom out. Perfect. So we get a nice little angle there. Okay, a well for producing water. What's that going to cost me? It's going to cost me 55 stone. So I don't actually have the stone required yet. Let's nab another quarry here, shall we? It's pretty good. 100% employment, 0% employment over yonder. That's not good. That is not good at all, but we've got 1 worker there, and honestly, I would very, very much like the opportunity to get some more food, so I hope we'll be able to do that. What else have we got going on? We've got sunny, we've got spring, we have got all of the different phases of the day, we've got a work phase, we've got a lunch break, and then we have got another work phase before a snooze phase. We need to feed our population. Food consumed per meal is 36. Okay, so that's fine. There's 1 meal that we undertake over the course of the day, I think. So it should just be 36 food. That's it. I think that's it. But you know what? We'll check later on in the evening to see if there are any issues. Right. Where's the well going to go? I think the well is going to go right about there. Yeah, nice. The basics for our burgeoning civilization are in place. As we grow, we must keep our city orderly, make sure workers live close to their work, and place pathways to reduce time spent walking to different locations. Let's keep building houses until we have 15 subjects. Okay, that is cool. I'm very happy to do that. So, objective is to reach a population of 15. While placing, press R to rotate the building. Yeah, that's fine. We can deal with that. No big deal. Fine. I think we're gonna get some more quarries, to be honest, though. Yeah, I'm gonna get more quarries. We've got the ability to support more quarrying workers, and so therefore that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Probably want to make sure that the approximate change over the last 24 hours is positive. We ideally want to have more food, so I will try and nab myself another farm right over here. That's probably me up to 100% employment. Yeah, I think so. So let's see if we can try and... There we go. Zone another house. And we'll zone it right over there. Why the heck not? Sure. We do employ somebody at the well, and they produce water. Well, well, well. What do you think they produce? It's water. That's correct. Okay, we're good for food. We're good for stone. We're good for water. We are good for everything. It's just a case of getting ourselves some more people. So let's nab you right over there. I think the access should be totally fine. Let's get you over here. And then, yep, let's completely satisfy that objective. This is quite tightly packed, but I don't think that that's necessarily a problem. Okay, good vibes. That is the end of the prologue. Sea, sun, and salt shall dance once more, and as their children find their footing, what was still shall find its rhythm, our civilization a glorious hymn. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Age of Awakening. I believe these are all ages, so we're kind of gonna progress through different phases of civilization, which is kind of cool. But what do we got? Our people will venerate our goddess, the sea at dusk. Okay, what do they venerate above all else? Okay, so we get to make a choice. The sea, the sun, or salt. I think we'll go for sun. Food is more abundant. Land is easier to unlock. Food is more abundant. Hard mode, life is a struggle. No, I don't feel like I want to endure life being a struggle. What is their highest virtue? Empathy. Higher sun penalty when subjects starve. Slightly slower walk speed. Subjects eat 1 more wheat per meal. I think we'll do the higher sun penalty, whatever that means. Because, frankly, I don't want to be getting that penalty. Normal difficulty, increased yield from labor. Greater difficulty, less work, more worship. We'll do normal difficulty, increased yield from labor. Sure. That seems fine. We're cool with that. All right, let's progress on with our city building experience. Our people will now worship in the evening. The more they worship, the more sun they produce. But be careful. If they lose sun, water levels will rise. Okay, so they're going to worship at... Ooh, look at that. Look at that. We got some more land. Great. Okay, lots of stuff happening here. We've got some sun culture. This is nice. We understand when they do it in the day. It's going to be over here. Water levels, apparently, culture to reach the next sea level is 1035, so we're pressing on at a very, very good rate of knots. Left click a building to start moving it. I don't want to do that, but it's good to note. Place 700 pathway tiles. That will give me double yield from quarries. There's pretty much no reason not to do that. And honestly, I am digging this. I really, really am enjoying the heck out of this. I would like to get some more food. And this is the absolute best place to do it. Let's start the process of placing some pathways. There we go. That's good. Just to get something on the menu. We can place that there. And yeah, we're not going to be able to squeeze in any more than 2 more, so that's fine. But that is a lot of additional people. Yes, I realize we need a lot of food. We are quite low on food. We should probably try and reserve this area for food. That is, I think, the best case scenario. What is my employment looking like? My employment's looking fine. We got people that are living here that are still looking for jobs. And can we squeeze another house in here? Unfortunately not. That would be nice if we could, but alas, we cannot. I can, however, squeeze a house in here, and then from there, I think we'll just try and get, yeah, as many additional farms onto that little bit of land as I possibly can. Maybe throw down a few additional pathways over here. Yep, nice. And throw down some pathways in the center there. Good. Cost me a little bit of stone, but I think that's an absolutely fine price to pay for making a little bit of progress there. Nice. Higher culture penalty when subjects starve. See, that's great. I feel like that's a great negative modifier. Because who really cares? Because we're hopefully never gonna... famous last words. We're hopefully never gonna see any of our subjects starve. Right. That there. How's that? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I feel like that's insufficient stone, but if we do get the stone, then I think we will be grand. Let's get some more quarries. In fact, I think we can get maybe 2 quarries in here. Perfect. Look at that. And that is some really, really good proximity that we're going to get there. We're 1 house away from a population of 36. Amazing. Let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. End of the Age of Awakening. Oh, that was really, really quick. Okay, well, if we're going to fly through these, then that's nice. Age of Expansion. What are we going to be unlocking here? Let's have a little look. As our people toil and overcome the obstacles of life, their knowledge expands. Notably, our people are pushing the limits of what is buildable. Good. What new type of building should they erect to pray in? A sea temple or a sea shrine? I think we want the temple. Let's do a sea temple. Our people have also discovered more intensive modes of food production. A field. Do we not already have a field? I guess not. Finally, our subjects are finding more efficient ways of housing themselves, and that's going to give me a villa, which is going to give me the ability to store 9 people. Very nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so I think we probably... I mean, this is our new area down here. This is the new little plateau, and there's another little plateau down here as well. But I think we need to think about first... Oh, my lordy, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Hold Alt and click a building to copy it. Okay, good. Not worrying about that. Click the destroy button to clear a building. I don't really want to do that, but we might need to be doing that in just a second. So let's start with the sea temple. 350 stone. Holy heck, that's a lot of stone. That is a lot of stone. I don't have any... Oh, I'd love the vacancy overlay. That would be really, really sick. I don't have enough stone. Let's not worry about that right now. But let's try and fix it preemptively. Yeah, let's get ahead of the curve. It's good. Yep. Great. And something like that. We're kind of close to hitting the pathway limit, so I think we will probably just I don't know, build a little bit of extra pathway over here. That will give me double yield from quarries, which I think is absolutely worth doing. I don't know if it's in perpetuity or not. It might just be for this mission, for this age. But let's hope that that's not the case. So the villa. Villa's really expensive. Villa is really, really expensive. I think we're in positive territory for everything. Don't get me wrong. I could really, really do with a lot more... Oh, yeah, I could do with a lot more... I could do with a heck of a lot more culture. Because that's going to unlock access to a brand new area for me. I'm going to lock this right in over here. Yeah. I mean, I know we can move it. And in fact, that is probably something that we want to do. But what's more important is that I'm probably going to move you over to there. And then that's going to allow basically everyone to come straight through. There we go. Straight down that path and into the temple. 18 out of 180 workers assigned. Can we not handle more than that? I hope we can handle more than that. Oh, I see. So only 20 can worship at the Stele of the Sea, whereas everybody else is worshipping here. Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, anything above 20 we were basically wasting. But now we're not, which is great. Also means that when we do get down to this level, looks like it's going to be a pretty miserable area to build, but when we do get down to that level, we will hopefully be able to send the people up to this sea temple already, because it is very, very large. Provide a place of worship for 75 subjects. Yeah, we need to think about how we're going to achieve this. It's almost certainly going to be... Oh, expansionist. Reveal the tip of the island. The tip of the island. How deep does this thing go? I guess it goes pretty deep. Summer. Regular heat waves. Keep an eye on water used by fields. Yeah, we don't actually have any fields yet. Speaking of, let's see if we can try and do this. So, negative water, but plus wheat. Oh, there's a flight of stairs that goes down there. But I don't think that there's any way for these houses up here to get down to this area, this plateau. How much is it going to cost me to destroy this building here. Plus 50 stone? Oh, I get stone? I thought it cost me stone. Well, there is pretty much no reason not to just immediately try and trash all of this. I think... Yeah, I think that's good. Nice. Okay, and we've created this weirdly strange looking... Probably... It's not bugged. It's not bugged. It was ready to get re-watered. Wow. Okay, that is the risk that you run. So, here's what I'm thinking. We want to build houses. We want to build houses in this area. Yeah, I realize we might have a little bit of a flood risk. But you know what? Let's try it. We want houses to be basically in close proximity to the stairs. And then from there, we want... Ooh, these fields are pretty large. What's the difference? Plus 62 per minute? Plus 512 per minute. Holy cow, that's very large. That is huge. Yeah, let's do 4. I mean, we can only really build these massive wheat fields down here. We have 100% employment in all bar this villa. That is quite remarkable. 16, and we still need more houses. Well, you know what? Can we squeeze another villa into here? We can't. But if we move this down there, is there a chance that we get this villa in here? It's kind of almost there, isn't it? I want to do it. I really want to do it. This is looking good, though. Next culture to reach next sea level is 2,000. I think we're going to hit that tomorrow. Or today, I suppose. Sure, we'll get you over there. You should be able to, I hope, commute up to this sea temple over here. I'm not happy that this is... I'm not happy that this is wasted. Wasted space. Yeah, is there a way that I can, like... I don't think there's a way that I can, like, mirror this, is there? I mean, what a stupid thing to say. I don't think it would actually make any difference. That might work. Yeah. Okay. I don't despise it. I don't think it's great, but I think it's fine. Find a place of worship for 75, and then that will double my wheat yields. Yeah, I will do that. And can I squeeze another? I can't squeeze a full-size house in there, but I could maybe get a small one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, evangelist, marvelous, and also reach the population milestone. We have got it. We've also got access to a brand new little plateau over here. 5,200 for the next thing. Also, I need to get some water. I'm going to fix this right now. Too close to another well. Let's get this down there. Let's get another well down here. Well over there. Well over there. Well over here. Yep. And a final well over there. Yeah, that's good. That is a lot of... Yeah, people are going without water. That is going to absolutely tank my culture, but we should be able to rectify that immediately. I don't think we'll have any issues getting that done. And if we do lose a little bit of land, it'll just be this bit over here. The rest we should be completely fine for. Okay, let's advance. Let's see what my people are after. Okay, Age of Expansion is done. Age of Wellness begins. I'm having a grand old time. Will not advance far if we don't show care for our subjects. That's me? Uncaring? Come on. Our people desire to live healthy lives in pleasant surroundings. Fine. This building will allow physicians to tend to the ailments of others. Place on grass slowly improves health of nearby subjects. Okay. Pick an embellishment. Plants or a fountain? I think the fountain is better than plants, I think. Yeah, let's do that. So if we build that in the center on a thoroughfare, we're going to get culture as we move past. And an advanced quarry. Yep, I will take that. And a stone store as well, which will improve nearby quarries. And an admin place, which will unlock the map overlay and oversight. Cool. All right, that's a pretty hefty day. Pretty hefty day of unlocks. Yeah. So where's the best place? The best place. I tell you what. The best place for a fountain is probably here. Services, physician. No, I don't really care about the physician. I care about this. Yeah, let's get you right in there. Cool. And then if I can get the fountain... Oh, uneven ground really overlaps with the building? How does that overlap with the building? I don't think it does, video game. Whatever the case, I'm going to move that down there, even if it is just temporary. And then the fountain, I'm going to get right there. Can we move you back? I mean, no, of course not. Why would that work? Okay, we're going to just leave that there as is. Uneven ground overlaps with building. I mean, if I could just turn this round. Yeah, I mean, I'm not using this space for anything else. Okay. Move this across a little bit. And then squeeze that in there. Yeah, okay. I realize, yep, I know you're unhappy. That's okay. That's fine. This is why we've got the physician to deal with this. I need to place this on grass, don't I? That's not super cool. That is not super cool at all. Let's move you down there. That's good. So that's fixed one of the issues that we have. Let's get the physician right over here. Is that good enough? That seems like central enough to me. Normal. Oh yeah, I need to get the admin place. Insufficient stone. How much stone do we need? 2,000 stone? Well, that's why we need to get an advanced quarry then, I suppose. Subjects want to see more embellishments, at least 3. Well, I can offer one more embellishment. Where is it? Here. Here. So we've got 2. We've got 2, and then maybe a third one over here? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Oh, wait, that's 2 more? We need to get 2 more embellishments? Sure, and... Can I get 2 fountains next to one another? Great. Produce 200 culture from embellishments in a day. I think that's somewhat unlikely, to be honest. We might. I don't know if we can get for both of these proximity. That's really nice if we can, but... Yeah, I don't know. Let's also get pathway down here. Yeah. So it's just that little bit quicker. Right, so while building, hold down the left button and then move the mouse to place in a row. Yeah, I will in just a second. What do I need? 2,000 stone? Yeah. So how do we get 2,000 stone? Well, we get it through the advanced quarry. 400 water is a lot to pay. Have we got full employment over here? Pretty much. Have we got full employment down here? Also, pretty much. Pretty much everybody is fully employed. Well, you know what? Let's get another villa squeezed in there. Great. Subjects want to see more beautification? Come on. Now they require more stone? Bruh. Advanced quarry. Let's get that over there. 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 It only costs us water to get the quarry up and running, so pretty much no reason not to get it. Hey, look at that. We did it. We did it. And then we are straight back on the grind to get more stone. That's what we're after. Yeah, I think we just need a few more houses, to be honest, at this rate. 1, 2, and then if I can, I'll get a third. We probably have a little bit of over provision for wheat at the moment. I might want to turn that down a little bit. 1, 2, but to be fair, we're going to catch up. We're going to catch up soon. Insufficient stone. Yeah, I realize we got insufficient stone. We probably also have insufficient water. Yeah, insufficient stone for water. There's a lot. There's a lot that we need. I get that. Too close to a well. Another well in there. Good. Where does that leave us? back in positive territory, which is quite nice. Let's get another villa right there. That actually gets us to the population milestone. How are we doing for physicianing? We're fine for physicianing. I still need that 2,000 stone. And honestly, I think I want to save up for it. Also, yeah, this quarry situation needs to improve. I need to replace these old crumbly quarries with the better quarries. I also need to get... Yeah, I need to get this building right in here. That has to be done. Okay, let's move you right up to there. Let's get this stone store right in there. That's good. So that's going to give me +1, I guess, 1 output. Well, that's real nice. Culture to reach next sea level is 5,200. What is our cap? I think we are at our cap. I may very well need to get another sun temple. But maybe not, because I think we're kind of okay for that. This is... Yeah, this is okay. Let's get the admin facility. If I've got space for it, that is. Where do I want to build it? You know what? Sure, let's build it over here. Let's depave, panoramic mode. No, let's destroy you over there. Then let's get the admin place and put that right over there. I think that should be enough. It's only 10 workers to make this work. We have a vacancy. Yes, that's good. That's what we like to see. This is bad. So this means that there are vacancies. That's not what we like. Employment is basically the opposite. Worship. This is not good. You have not got a place to worship. Is there not access? Huh. Yeah, so that's something that we want to look out for. Same with you over here. Can we rotate this around? Ooh. Maybe not. Maybe this is the only configuration that this actually works in. I think this might be cutting... Yeah, I think this might cut access off. Yeah, that's not super hot. Okay, that's there we go. How about that? Is that gonna allow access? Is it this fountain over here that is prohibiting access? Could very well be. Let's try putting that over there. How about that now? That should be fine. Yeah, we should have no issues with that. We do still require a little bit of beautification. Let's get a fountain over there. Oh, new plateau. New plateau. Very nice. Fountain, 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 fountain. Okay, this is going to be like Culture Avenue. This is nice. Okay, good. What is our next milestone? 16,000 culture. Cool. Right, well, let's advance to the next age, shall we? Let's do it. Age of Wellness is done. And now we begin the Age of Leisure, or indeed Leisure, depending on your way of saying it. Mornings are going to be dedicated to leisure. Okay, so that means that we're going to see a schedule change. What kind of entertainment should they indulge in? We can produce culture during free time. Produce culture during free time, or a stadium is larger, more expensive, and hosts more people than the other two. I'll do stadiums. I like big buildings. What can I say? I like big buildings. To erect this building, we will need wood. Subjects produce wood. Place on grass. Okay, fine. And we get a market as well. Store water and collect it from rain. A cistern. Cool. Our scribes can give us a better sense of our city's economy. Subjects produce culture during work. Unlocks insight into resource production. Okay. So this is going to be quite a useful age, I think. Certainly helps having this brand new plateau down here as well. Yep, thank you. And let's get this destroyed. Oh, yeah, no, let's not actually, because I've got plenty of stone already here. So, place a lumber camp on grass. Let's actually just do that right now. Oh, it's huge. It's very large. It's very, very large. Let's build it. Sure. While building, hold down the left button and we can place multiple things. I will do that. Villa. Yeah, there we go. Let's, yeah, just to get that out of the way. Toggle the accessibility button in the bottom right to see how far subjects can go. Oh, I see. So we can, like, hover it over. Yeah, as I thought, you've kind of, like, penned in. You cannot go very far at all. Wow, this is a miserable existence. If I improve pathways here, is that better? We put pathways up here. Oh, we can put pathways up steps. Cool. How about that? That actually improves things a lot. That improves things a lot. So I really should be using pathways. It's a lot quicker. Good, good, good. How about that now? Yeah, that makes basically the entire flippin' city accessible. Or a lot more of it anyway. Pathway. Cool. Good. Our people demand places of leisure, and people also want embellishment. Provide a place of rest to 210 subjects. Okay. Lunch and trade. This is not. Subjects from nearby houses will come to trade. I would like this. Again, a central facility would be really, really nice. The stadium as well is what we need to get. 500 wood. That's not going to happen for a little while. Physician. I think we're okay for physician stuff. Yeah, we're okay for physician stuff. That's all fine. It's accessible. The cistern improves nearby wells, fills up over when it's rainy. Yeah, let's just put that over there. I don't really think that that's necessary to have more than a couple of, but maybe I'll be wrong about that in a bit. Stadium, yeah. Stadium we need a lot of wood for. And to be honest, we need more people as well. So let's do... What the heck is up with this ground? Yeah, we need better ground. And then trash these little monuments there. And probably another wood camp. It's looking good. Can we squeeze in another wood camp? Negative. It's fine. So, how do people get up here? They don't really. Probably need to get another place of worship. Because, yeah, these people cannot worship at all at the moment. That's fine. What's the next plateau? The next plateau is, like, accessed through here. So I think maybe on the contrary, we kind of just... I mean, you're basically full already. Do we get another sun temple in here? It's kind of squeezing out some of the other useful buildings that I wanted to get in, but I think it's still fine nonetheless. Let's do that. Let's get some paths. Yep, good. Straight up. Straight up. Make sure this is all pathed as well. We can always build over paths in the future if we need to. Food apparently is going a little bit flashing. It's not hot. Also, leisure. Yeah, we need a lot of leisure stuff. I think I want to replace a field. In fact, I think I want to replace a couple of fields. Let's destroy all of these. This is going to put a real actually, you know what? Let's use the opportunity to just basically overhaul quite a lot of stuff up here. Villas are way more space efficient. So let's just do it. You can go somewhere else for now. Ugh, just go down here. Fine. Yeah, and then continue. That's fine. So I think that's more space efficient for us. Barely. That does unbelievably hit the next population milestone. Wasn't really what I was going for. More what I was going for was something like that. And then maybe something like this. Will that allow us to build that in there? No. Yeah, so, I mean, I think field-wise, that is better for us. So that is good. I still need to get leisure, though. I still need to get leisure. I do. Here, maybe? To be fair, this is not a bad place for a stadium. If we can squeeze a stadium in here... Oh, it's close. It's close and it's kind of perfect. Don't hate this idea as a location either. It's a little bit awkward. But we can always just move... Well, this house is last generation anyway, so it doesn't even particularly matter. But let's get the stadium in. Can I actually swap this around? So if we get this right in there, and then, I mean, we just need to move a well. Boom. I think that's perfect, right? Overlaps with the other building? What? What's the other building? Oh, it's this building here. We're close to making it work, though. Okay, you go over there. That gets brought right down. Fine. And then we get a stadium in here. Okay. Does that give me access to leisure for everybody? Almost. Whoops. Almost. So yeah, we currently are up to 120 leisurers. So we basically need 2 of these stadiums. Okay, that... Annoyingly, that does actually change the arithmetic a little bit here. Because it makes something like that way more valid. Basically to capture all of the stuff down here. And then it makes the idea of a stadium going in here also a lot more valid. Means that we have to trash these 2 houses, but actually... Do you know what? Let's trash them all. And then let's get a stadium right in the corner there. Beautiful. Provide a place of rest for 210 subjects. Also, let's maybe get a... Let's get a marketplace. Subjects from nearby homes will come and produce. Yeah, let's do that. How many can we support? 15 houses trade here. Almost all of them. But we could do with getting some more. Okay, that is great. I'm pretty chuffed with that, to be honest. That is really, really decent. That's a pretty large, substantial change, but well worth it. We did drop below the population threshold. Little bit of an annoyance, but I think we should be able to generate way more culture now. Food-wise, are we okay for food? Don't know. Unsure. Scribe. Unlock insights. I think this is going to have to wait for a new plateau, I'm afraid. We simply can't support that yet. Markets. Yeah, let's do that over there. Sure. And then... How are we doing over here? We could get some pathways. There we go. That gives me access to the market. Any other takers? No. Looks like that's the market that's gonna be chill. All right. Food, we are very close to the line on. I don't really want to mess with that anymore. I just need more people now, I think. I need more people. These stairs are slowly but surely becoming available. I think we're gonna get the next... C is lowering. I think we're gonna get the... Oh yeah, we did get the next milestone. I was gonna say, I'm sure we're close. I'm really sure we're close. Let's just tidy this up. And let's just put down caution close to water level. Don't worry about it. Yeah, let's just push to get there, and then let's click to advance. I think that is a sensible idea. Alrighty. So we are into the Age of Wisdom. The Age of Wisdom indeed. We do not have a scribe yet. Our city surpluses allow some of our people to dedicate their lives to study and philosophy. Excellent. That's what we like. The seminary will allow hundreds of our subjects to study whilst others work. Our city is too big to go without a formal governing structure, so we're going to get a forum. And we will choose... Forum doesn't produce culture. You can pick policies to better manage your city. Forum produces a lot of culture. You can't pick policies. You know what? I'll go for democracy. Sure, we like democracy here. We can also now build cereal storage. Increases storage, improves nearby fields. Fine. Finally, our people are improving their means of distribution. Much faster meals or rationing? I think rationing is probably better, but I'm going to take queues. I'm going to take queues because I'm presuming that faster meals means longer work, which is kind of what I'm after. Sure, consider building the seminary. If those seminaries don't produce resources, their culture is invaluable. Yeah, and build a forum quite quickly. Yeah, so what do we need for a forum? Oh my lordy, it's huge. Okay, well this is gonna subsume a lot of this level. That's quite unfortunate, honestly. But if needs must, then needs must, I suppose. It's huge. Holy cow. I want to tuck it. Yeah. I want to tuck it in there. So, how many people does this allow? Not many. 18 out of 250 tribunes. That is pathetic. But there's literally not a plateau that is large enough for us to deal with this. A scribe, yeah, we will get a scribe as well, but I guess we'll tuck that in over there. A seminary is 4,000 workers. Let's get this all deleted so that we can at least start building towards some of that. Food, we're going to need to get a granary and some fields here. Close to the water level. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Cool. How's that? Not great, to be honest. Feel like we could be doing better here. Yeah, this should be better. This feels nasty. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I am happy with that. Not over the moon, but happy enough with it. Okay, I think that should be fine. If we can just get the workers over here to actually work, then that would be great. And yes, I know we need beautification in the city. I'm acutely aware. The forum, fine. This is good. 200 subjects working in the seminary. Yeah, we don't have the seminary built yet. I know. We're waiting for the appropriate resources to get there. Can I do... Move this villa over here. Move this villa over here. Squeeze in, if we can, a fountain. Another fountain. Let's go and get some wells. And another well in there. It's good. So, this market is pretty inaccessible. This sea temple is completely perfect. We just need to... There we go. Make it a little bit better. And if I do a little pathway down here... Great. That should be fine. So, the sea temple is now completely accessible by everyone. The forum is... The forum is quite accessible, but it could be a lot better, to be honest. I mean, if I build a pathway up these stairs here, will that allow... There we go. Will that allow everybody to get access? That's kind of the dream. Does a bit. Yeah, not fantastic, to be honest. Not fantastic at all. There we go. Nice big pathway there. Yeah, should probably do this without the accessibility thing on. So we got 39 out of 250 tribunes now. We did get a slight little extra plateau space there. We've still got this extra area to build into as well. So where the heck are we going to put the seminary? How big is it? It's quite big. Seminary is... I guess it's a... I guess I, I guess it's also a place of worship, so it can kind of be mutually exclusive with this thing. The sea temple, that is. Yeah, let's put that over there. Sure. Restful era objective, 25% faster work speed. Right, let's do some villas over here. Let's do some villas. This is kind of funky looking, but kind of here for it. Unfortunately, that overlaps. It's fine. I'm probably packing things too tightly here. That feels like my general issue. You know what, though? Not a big deal. We'll overcome. Go. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, we have got basically no people working in the seminary at the moment. That being said, we are about to get access to this massive plateau down here, which I'm super excited to capitalize on. Granary's looking good. Really happy with how that's looking. The forum is looking fine as well. 138 out of 250 tribunes. That's good. As long as we hit this objective today, I think we get access to this plateau, and the seminary is going to be the next... What's going to be the next big thing? We need to get some more embellishments. Yes, I know I keep forgetting about embellishments. Overlaps of buildings. Sure, throw that down there. Lots of fountains in lots of random places. Cool. It does help with culture, it's just not, you know, it's not that much. Cool, great. Lots of fountain-filled space now. Ooh, what do you know? Why is everything so dark? Why is everything gone so dark all of a sudden? I don't quite know. Right, so let's get this all cleared up. I will prioritize my villas down here now, i.e. close to the sea, but also on the rocky land, which is less important to me. I have a funny feeling that we're going to require... Is this accessible now? Let's go into accessibility mode. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of accessible. I should maybe just, like, actually design pathways. Yeah, good. Good. How's that now? Much better, in fact. Who'd have thunk it? The important thing is that everybody can access the seminary, and that is what matters. Then, on this side, let's get a villa, 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 and a villa. Cool. All right, that hits our next population milestone as well. Fantastic. Also just going to grab a couple of embellishments. Sure. That's kind of gone into the wrong place, but that's okay. I kind of wanted it to go... I want the pathway to go between. There we go. Okay, so we're almost to the number for the seminary. We need, yeah, a few more. Make sure we're making enough wood. We're making plenty of wood. I don't think there's any other... stuff that we want to do on the wood fronts. Let's clean this up, and I will just get one really quick line. There we go. One really quick line of houses, all of which will work in the seminary. Double our culture rewards from places of worship. The seminary is definitely a place of worship. For sure. And it looks like we can only get one, but we can get multiple sea temples. Okay, that's cool. I need 7 flippin' embellishments. I don't even have the option to get another different type of embellishment. Oof. Alright, anyway, Age of Wisdom is over. What have we got? Age of Comfort. As we go, our people clamor. They want public baths and better places to eat. Goodness gracious me, these people want a lot of things. Public baths. Subjects produce culture when bathing. Better near a cistern. Okay, well, we only have one cistern, and it's in a pretty inaccessible location. Feed 150 workers at lunch for less. Oh, for less food. Nice. Okay. That's cool. A well or a cistern? Improving. Okay, so this is improving water production. Increase water from wells by half, or increase water from cisterns tenfold during the rain. Increase cistern capacity tenfold. I'll take the cistern capacity. That seems way more useful, to be honest. We can improve our wood production with a wood store. We know where that's going to go. And finally, we get a historian. Unlocks culture and achievement overview. Nice. Another really, really chunky age. Everything feels chunky, to be honest. Everything feels chunky. The age of comforts. So, first thing that I want to do, whilst I remember, is to get a wood store. And I really want to get that in here. Yeah, means that we're going to have to move... Sure, one of these. One of these. And one of these. But will that work? Move the wood store. Yep, perfect. That's great. And that will improve my storage. And it will also improve my production. Which is great. Have 200 subjects with both a bath and lunch location. Well, I think we're probably going to have said subjects over here. Where the heck did all my stone go? Ah, the wood store cost a lot. Well, yeah, 2,000 stone. I'll take 2,000 stone. That's great. That feels like a really, really good deal. So, services, historian, no. Public bath, yes. That is what I'm after. Let's get that over there. And let's squeeze you into there. And then what was the other thing that I was after? Historian. No, it was lunch location, wasn't it? Yeah. That's useful. So, if I extend the paths here. Yep, that will add a whole bunch of extra space. Oh, that's good. That is good. So, accessibility from this bath is quite good. Yep. Have we got a path down here? We do. It's just not that great. Let's get that in there. How about that? That any better? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. The canteen is at 150 workers already. The public bath is at 150, so that should be up at 150. I hope. What was the other thing that we needed? A historian. Unlocks culture and achievement overview. We need 800 wood in order to make it happen. Well, we'll get that wood in just a little bit. Food is dropping super quickly. Food is dropping really, really rapidly. Cistern works better near cistern. Yeah, let's get this right here, and then let's just get some wells dotted around the place. I have not really done a bunch of well improvements. That feels heretical to put it up on that little pedestal over there, but I'm gonna do it nonetheless. Anywhere else? Sure. Over there. Can't squeeze it in. Squeeze it in over there. Cool. Squeeze one in over there too. Alright, it is winter. Winter is fine. Food production reduced. Houses burn wood at night. Yeah, if I could get the canteen. I mean, the canteen's quite a small building, and it will reduce quite a lot of my... Yeah, you know what? I think we just move you to here. Totally fine. And then we grab a canteen. Bang that down. Right in the middle over there. Yeah. And that will get me, hopefully, all of the dinners that I could possibly need and want. So it's all accessible. And that will keep my food production down just a little bit. I do still have the opportunity to get a historian, which I'm going to do. Yep. Do that. Cool. Turn off the accessibility. Only one per civilization. It's fine. Move you just across a little bit, just so that I can get some pathways. I'm trying to design around pathways now. Sure. 150, 150. Yeah, I mean, if we've got a canteen up here, really, is that canteen only... Is it not accessible to these guys down here? I feel like it should be. Let's try. Try again. Yeah, up to 35. Wood store. I mean, maybe there's an opportunity for a canteen in here. Oh, you nailed it there, Potato. That's good. That's really, really good. So that, again, I think will really bring down the cost of us providing food. So that's perfect. The other thing that I want to do, probably ditch a couple of these and get a public bath. I think that's what we need. Public bath right in here. Perfect. And that will absolutely hit the objective, nail on the head. That's good. That feels like a really, really good adjustment. It did say that health was a little bit low. Where's my physician? 0% as a lunch place. That's not super hot. Health is fine, but we are at the very limit of what we can provide healthcare wise. We could maybe do another pathway here. That might fix things a little bit. No, we might have some issues. We might have some healthcare issues. That's fine. Anything else that I want to do? An advanced stone store. Don't really need to worry about that. The granary. Obviously, we've got the granary that's obviously doing good stuff already. Don't need any more fountains for the first time in what feels like forever. Don't need another stadium. We do need another stadium, actually. Said stadium needs to go over here. There we go. Yep, that's pretty much exactly where it needs to go. Right, let's remove you, take you out. Good, and then pathway up here. Right in there like so, and that's got to fix our problems. Surely. Turn this all around. Turn this around. Yeah. It's all got to be accessible now, right? Yeah, should be fine. And turn that round. Oh, is it numbers? Yeah, it's numbers. We are at capacity here. In our stadium already. Wow. Do we have leisure? We don't have a leisure time. So nobody's going to the stadium. Culture, get an overview of people's culture. Oh, this is the achievement overview. Nice. Missions. Cool. Yeah, so we've done all that stuff. That's good. Yeah, is there any point of having the stadium? Oh no, we absolutely do. Okay, so there's different days where we've got bathing, there's different days where we've got stadium access. Yep, subjects go to places of leisure, i.e. right now, they're going to go to the stadium. Yeah, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, I am going to get some more fields out here. I think if I could maybe just squeeze in 3 fields and a granary. It's always such an awkward... Always such an awkward size. I guess that's good game design for you. Vegetable garden. No, even that's not impacted. Yeah, so that's fine, I think. That's good. So we get that in place, and then I think we just go crazy on the houses. Yeah, I think we just go crazy on the houses. Cool. Cool. I think that was a little statuette thing that needs to be removed. I also think that we're going to hit our next level of population very soon. Good. 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 Anything uneven grounds? Ugh. Yeah, there's not a lot to love about what I'm doing here, is there? No, there is not. So I still need another 3, 4, 5 houses, basically. Food-wise, we are okay. We are still in winter. Spring is in 6 days. Tell you what, though. It's tight. It's really tight here. Oh! I've got an entirely new plateau. How did I miss that one? Wow. Okay, well, just tidy this area up. No big deal. Tidy it up, and close to the water line. We must have just unlocked it. Yeah. And honestly, before I develop this area any further, I'm just going to go press on to the next stage. Seems like a sensible thing to do. Age of Comfort is over, which means that we are going to be beginning the Age of Labor. Nice. Our people's life is one of constant struggle under our goddess, the sun. Though our civilization is progressing and becoming more efficient, their life is one of labor, and they want that work to be fulfilled with meaning. Don't we all? Don't we all? Pick one of the arches to place in our city. Miner's Arch or the Farmer's Arch? I think the Farmer's Arch is probably going to be more useful. The quarry, we don't really seem to be building more of. Subjects produce food during work, better when near fields. Okay, that's cool too. We can do that as well. We've got a grass walk. Remove slowdown from grass. Remove slowdown during heat wave, or remove slowdown during storm. I think I'll take the grass walk. Probably most useful. Stone cutter. Subjects produce stone. Works better when near quarries. Okay, and subjects produce culture during worship. Place on grass. Sun's sacred ground. Okay, this doesn't seem like a very useful age. We do still need to keep up the culture. Oh, look at this. Spring is suddenly here, and everything is very, very green. To clear this heat wave, we must adulate our goddess, the sun. Right. Monuments, the Farmer's Arch. We cannot build that yet. Don't worry, we will. Sun's sacred ground. Do I need to place it on grass? Yeah, I do. Okay, build that there, and we'll have space for another one. Yeah, knew it. Knew it. We must adulate the goddess of the sun. Yes, and that is what I'm going to try and do. There we go. So, that should be plenty of worshippers, I hope. Let's see, I guess. Hygiene, who has a public bath? Vanishingly few people. Vanishingly few people. Sun worship improves the weather. Sun appears pleased. 120 worshippers. 52 to the next level. Okay. That's fine. We can get more. Produce 5,000 from windmills in a single day. Ooh, that's a large opportunity. So where would we likely want to get that? I mean, probably here? It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be nasty however we do it. Right, let's clean this up. Let's clean this up. This area is honestly ripe for farming. We can do it. Let's get a windmill there. Let's get a granary right next door, close to the water level. I realize that, video game. It's okay. Fields. Yep. Yep. Uneven grounds. Oh, I want to fix that. Cool. Cool. Fields. Yep, we're getting as close as we possibly can. Nice. 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 And it's close but no biscuit. Is there actually a better... I think if I move this ever so slightly, can we just edge this closer? We can. We can edge it closer so that everything is completely surrounded. That's amazing. Too close to another windmill. Okay, well, you know what? This windmill is going to go absolutely bonkers. Yeah. As long as we can get the workers to work here, I think it'll work. Right. I need more water. I am in the middle of a heat wave. I realize that. It's not good. Don't love it. But that's okay. Another well. Some more water. More water. Yeah, more wells. Too close to another well. Well. I don't really think I've had many issues with wells. I think for the most part, we've been lucky to have enough water, and it's a relatively easy thing to fix whenever we do need to. We just get more of them. Right. Cool. And cool. Yeah, nice. Alright, let's finish tidying up this area here. There's quite a lot of resource there, but whatever. Monuments and subjects produce works better when near a field. Yeah, I will build this here. Insufficient stone. 9,000 stone is a lot of stone, and we actually need stone cutter. Yeah, can we put this? I mean, our only quarrying area is here. Well, that's not true. We got a mini quarrying area over there. These quarries should be deleted. We should get rid of them. Let's work backwards here. Let's get an advanced quarry. 2, 3. Fine. Let's get a stone cutter. See if we can try and tuck that in right about there. And then another stone cutter right there. Good. And then can we squeeze in another advanced quarry right over here? We can squeeze in 2. That is only impacted by that. Okay, so we're going to delete you. Fine. Also, how's my windmill looking? My windmill's looking pretty good. 5,000. 5,000 from a windmill. I think that's going to be possible. Less water drunk per meal. That will be very, very handy when we get that. Right, I don't think that we have any workers working here. People went without water. Yeah, that's not super hot. Not super hot. I will have to get a lot more people living here. Not really anticipated what that's going to mean yet. Didn't mean to destroy that, to be honest. No matter. Oops. Okay. So, I realize we're close to the water level. I realize people are going to be unhappy with me. We're trying. Cool. 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 Right. These people have basically got nothing here. People have gone without water. That is not super hot. Another, not a farming arch. No, what I'm after is the sun's sacred ground, and I need stone in order to do that. We have no worship over here. We have no water over here. I would like to get... I'd like to get more water, to be honest. Any more opportunities for some wells? I mean, we've got a pretty decent well distribution across the entirety of our map, to be honest. Down here, maybe? No. No. I mean, no. No, I think we just have to hope. We just have to hope that it flippin' rains at some point. There we go. People just get to work. It's bathing time. I realize it's bathing time. Culture is just bleeding away. Very, very sad. That's alright, though. Okay, so there's 0% worshippers, 0% leisure, 0% public bath, and the house has no market. So that's a massive cultural opportunity there. Yeah, but nobody is actually working today. I don't know why nobody's working today. It's pretty miserable. We're just going to have to wait until the next day before, hopefully... There we go. We have an actual day of work that we can use to get people in here. Oh, please don't flood. Please don't flood. Please don't flood. That's not good. But we will be able to get our culture back up, I hope. That's the dream, anyway. Yeah, come on. Come on, 78% of the way there? Oh, boy. That's not good. We must adulate the sun goddess. I need to get this sun goddess sorted. I need to get the sun goddess sorted before I deal with anything else. That is my mistake. I am not prioritizing the sun goddess. There we go. Get another one there. Place on grass. Oh, this is so grim and hot. Ditch that. Yep. And sun sacred ground. Cool. Great. You are very happy. And now, finally, it's temperate. It's cloudy. And that's what we like to see. And with any luck, we're going to be able to blast straight through these culture milestones and get straight back into profitability. Yeah, buildings are flooded. I know. I'm aware. We're increasing our culture at the moment. This is fine. Do I need to do anything else with the sun? I don't think so. Right, what's tomorrow's working pattern looking like? It's looking fine. Produce 5,000 from windmills. Yeah, is there a chance I maybe get another windmill in here? Maybe ditch this field? Yeah, ditch this field. Get a windmill. Really? Get a windmill here. Too close to windmill. Really? That's a shame. Okay, well, we're gonna replace that with a field then. I guess there is only one... Yeah, there's only one place for the windmill, and that is right there. That's good. Okay. Lunchtime, everybody go and eat, and then go and worship, and then go and work, and then get back, most importantly, to worshipping, so that I can get all of my points back. Scribe. I've not even looked at the scribe yet. There's nothing here that I don't really intuitively know. There we go. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's better. That is better. Monuments. I would love this. 9,000 stone. Absolutely. Let's get... Let's get another stone store. Let's place it down here. Let's see. Can I place down a advanced quarry in this area? Nope, I cannot. That's fine, though. That'll allow us to get our monuments and monument to farmers. Insufficient wood. Really? 6,000 wood? Well, we've got 6,000 wood, so let's get that in right now. Farming arch. That gives me culture, which is nice. Out of 80 workers. Do we have the ability to... Does everyone have the ability to worship? No, not really. I could get some more of those sun's sacred arches, actually. That would be fine. There we go. Overlaps with the building. Yeah, ditch the well. The well is really important, but you know what? So is the sun's sacred arch. So that gets me up to exalted level. Don't know if it really counts for much. Doesn't seem to be doing anything at the present moment, but that's okay. 7 fields give me extra bonuses. If I build some fields out here, is that going to be impacted? No, by the windmill. Yeah, the windmill's kind of difficult to trigger, to be honest with you. No matter. Right, population milestone next, I think. Let's get sorted on the population milestone. Good. Nice. Okay, we have no services down here. This is a miserable place to live. To be honest, I don't even think we can worship well. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. There's not... I can't even build a sea temple really here. The seminary is presumably full. Yeah, pretty much. Can I get some more pathways? There we go. More pathways down here. Yeah, that doesn't really solve our solve our issue either. Okay, let's move past the age of labor. Not an age that I enjoyed tremendously, I gotta be honest. Right, what are we into? The medieval age, an actually recognized age. Our people's sophistication grows as time goes by. They now seek both intellectual and spiritual enlightenment. Marvelous. We are happy with this. I hope my people are too. Our subjects can go to the academy. Serves as a place of leisure, but doesn't produce culture. Doubles the work speed of students. Our others want a place of quiet, contemplative reclusion. Singular large building that produces a lot of culture. Smaller building that produces less culture, needs distance from other houses. Monastery. Yep. A big building, I click. That's how it works. 4 times faster to walk on the grass. That's the pavement. And we can pick another type of embellishment. Costs a lot of water, takes less space. I'm going to pick the tree. Against my better judgment, I just know that we need to get smaller embellishments. And the fountain is so large. Even if it does cost water, which is a little bit of a bummer. That's fine. Okay, good. We still need to produce more wheat from windmills. To be honest, I think part of the problem is that we just don't have a full complement of workers in the windmill. Yeah. Receive 5,000 from embellishments, more from baths and leisure. Okay, that's quite a lot. What's our next, like, little island milestone? I don't know what it is. I don't know where it is. An academy serves as a place of leisure but doesn't produce. Speaking of leisure, everywhere down here is pretty unleisured. Let's see if we can try and get an academy in this vicinity then. Yeah, we need to ditch a house. That's a small price to pay. Also, that is a great tower. Can be destroyed for stone. I will take that. Academy. Yep. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Where are you? Academy. Cool. Good. 200 students. Up to 200 anyway. I can get some pavement. And you know what? That will probably extend the reach of my academy. Let's get this turned around. There we go. That's much better. So people are actually walking in through the front door. That's super useful. Okay. Disappointed that we're going to be lacking the culture there, but that's kind of it. The other thing that I want to do is I want to destroy these quarries. They're just not worth keeping around. Even these ones over here. We don't need stone for anything else. What do we got? Vacancies, employment, worship. Culture worship is important. We need to get that rectified, especially over here. This is a very, very large area to be ignoring. Monastery. Monks don't leave the monastery and produce an absolute ton of resource. But before I do that, I'm going to need to get a wood store. And the wood store doesn't have to go next to the trees. I guess I'll just put that over there. Let's ditch you. Nice. Sun sacred ground. I'll do a couple of those. Sure, they're actually not bad at just getting a little bit of extra goodness in the door. Yeah, so I think we want to save up for the monastery. The monastery is going to go here, I guess. This is a really bad place for it. But there's not really anywhere else. I don't even think I can fit this in here. This is nasty. It's nasty. I think we just, yeah, I think we ditch all of that and then try and build a monastery as close to the corner as we can, and then kind of sneakily just rebuild some of these houses. Cool. Plus 40 subjects. Monks don't leave the monastery and produce. Oh, so that doesn't even count as a real place of worship. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. Kind of thrown me for a loop there. That's a bit of a problem, actually. We'll just get some more sacred ground. Can I squeeze in? No, you know what? Delete that. Let's not sweat the small stuff. One more of those. Too close to another sacred ground already. Ditch that. Another sun sacred ground. Okay. So, embellishments. I need to get some hella trees. Do you know what? It's actually a good thing that I got place on grass. Oh, these trees can only be placed on grass. Bummer. It's a good thing that I did get the trees, though. Because at the end of the day, this makes perfect sense to do. There we go. Good. 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 This should give me lots of resources. Will it be enough, though? I don't know. Anything else? Yeah, don't hate that. Cool. Cool. That is a lot of embellishments. That is a lot of embellishments. Yeah, so where's my next milestone? We're 70% of the way there. We got a little bit of extra space here. What have we got? Health is good. I can't believe one single physician is doing this entire facility. Bathing? Yeah, that's really not good. That's really not good. Leisure? Or leisure. That's fine. The academy counts as leisure as well. That's good to note. Markets. Yeah, we basically don't have any. Subject trade excess. Subjects trade excess items for scarce items. We don't really have that. 5,000 from the windmills. 5,000 from windmills seems like something we absolutely should be aiming to get. The fact that we can get less water drunk per meal is huge. We also just need way more workers for a lot of these buildings that we're just not getting. So I think half of our problem is that we just don't have an appropriate workforce here. I kind of need bigger houses as well, don't I? Didn't really realize how desperately we needed more houses. I think we're going to wait until we get access to this plateau. Holy cow, this plateau is absolutely huge. Yeah. Okay, well, that's a little bit less good than I anticipated, but that's still decent. Here's what I'm thinking that we want to do. I realize that we're close to the water. That's fine. What I really want to do is just get a bunch of houses that are in the vicinity of the stairs so that we can quickly get loads of people up here. We'll get a fountain right up at the top there. We'll get a couple of trees right up at the top here as well. And then most importantly, we're going to get some pavement all the way along here, all the way up here, and all the way in there. Right, now that should get me everything that I need. I really, really hope that it does. Let's get some more embellishments if we can. There we go. Good. So as soon as everybody goes back home from the sun's sacred ground, we should get the resources that we need. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, we're not far off. We're close. 4,200. Yeah. We need to identify some more main thoroughfares, but we are close nonetheless. And what's really important is that we have got more fields that are full now, which is great. That's super useful. I think we can do it. If we can't do it, we can always just get another windmill. We can maybe even make it a temporary windmill. It doesn't have to be permanent. Can I build a poplar tree in here? I feel like that would be good. Yeah, we can. Cool. A few more. Basically wherever I can. Yep. That's nice. Loads and loads of food. Loads and loads of food. Which is great. This is not a bad place, to be honest. This is not a bad little housing estate that we've got going on down here. Okay, everybody's going to make their way back home. And what's that going to leave us at? Close to 5,000? 4,200 maybe? Okay, we're climbing towards that point. That's okay. It's a slow but gradual incline. Fountain. Cool. Cool. I think this area is the key. I don't know why. Illness is going untreated in some houses. Go to location. Ooh. Is that it? It's all the way over here. That's really it? The rest of the facilities are fine. I don't know why that's the case then. Can I maybe move you around? Okay, weird. Not super sure why that was causing an issue. But glad that it's been resolved now. Okay, I would like to get some more villas. Let's try and be prudent about our spatial usage here. There we go. Good. And yeah, that's looking nice. I am happy with that. So, we good for everything? I think we're good for everything. I think we're gonna hit this. I think we're gonna hit this too. Maybe I need to get another windmill. I might need to get another windmill. Let's just delete all of this. I don't need the stone. I don't care for the stone. Maybe the big stuff is useful if we think about it. Summer, regular heat waves. Subjects drink more. Keep an eye on water usage by fields. Ugh. Annoying. Annoying, annoying, annoying. But that's okay. We can nab ourselves a windmill. We can get ourselves some wheat fields. Stop doing the vacancy mode. There we go. Fields. And then this. Move that into there. Sure. And another field. Great. I do need water. And I have yet to get wells in this brand new area. So let's go and sort that out. Too close to the well. Yep. Tidy up, tidy up, tidy up. Everything but the big one, I think. There we go. Lots of little ones. Okay, I think today's the day that we get the embellishment situation sorted. Is everybody gonna go upstairs, or is everybody gonna come down this way? I don't know, but what we can do is try and force them to come down this path here. There we go. And get another tree. Get a fountain that everybody walks past. Get 3 fountains just for good measure. What the heck? Let's do it. And then another one of these over here. And another one of these over there. Okay, reach 1,000 subjects. Cool. We only need another 70 in order to get past the limits. That windmill situation is really annoying. We're almost there. If I can just get a few more workers. If I just get a few more workers over in some of these areas. There we go. We should be able to max out our workforce in these windmills, and that will make all the difference. And you know what? Let's get some more areas of worship as well, so that everybody can keep on producing the culture that we need to expand our operations. Alrighty. Also, we need to get lunch areas. Lunch areas will help keep food down, and would be really, really helpful to get. Yeah, let's do it. 85 out of X number of diners, 93 out of 150. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so the second half of the workday, I don't know why, was vastly less productive. And I am struggling to understand why. Yeah, not sure. Not sure. Wonder if there's another way that I can, or a way that I can squeeze out some more. Oh, we should get the embellishment, right? Come on. Come on. Oh, you're kidding me. Really? Really? We were 5 off. We were literally 5 off. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. I will just have to get another windmill, I think, in order to do this. Hey, store water. Illness is going untreated over here. You know what? Let's just pick it up, put it back down, and that will probably do the job, right? Yep. Pick it up, put it back down. Don't know why it doesn't like to respond. Weird. It's fine. Okay. More fields. If in doubt, just build more fields. Cool. And cool. Yeah, we missed a few of these. It's fine. And you know what? Just get rid of it. I know it's a lot of stone, but who really cares? Okay. Field. Yeah, this looks awful. I don't love it. I'm going to destroy it. There is no way that I'm keeping all of this around. Let's get just an absolute ton of houses over here. Not for any discernible purpose other than the fact that I just need people to work. I need people to work in these fields so that I can get this flippin' objective done. There we go. And do you know what? I will get a sun temple. Get a sun temple right there for all of these people. And we're going to place a fountain right next door. We're going to place a poplar right on the end there. Right on the end there. And then just give everybody some pavement to walk through. Great. Happy days. Cool, cool. Fountain. Nope. Poplar. Yeah, fine. Okay, well, that's what we're banking on. I know. Population is there. Population is there, but let's see. Today is the day that we are going to get 5,000 from windmills. Like, absolutely. Bumper crop. We've blown it out of the water. Fantastic. And let's also see if we can try and do embellishments. I have absolutely 100% confidence that we can do it. We did not do it. Why did we not do it? I just don't know. I have no idea. You know what? Screw it. Forget the embellishments. Let's go to the next age. The medieval age. A pretty meh age, I think I could probably say. Age of plenty. Well, that's certainly not an age that I recognize. Our subjects wish to celebrate once a year to find a time to look back on our accomplishments. Wow, okay. When should the festival take place? Fall. Buildings cost half as much during fall. Summer or winter? I'm going to say fall because fall is upcoming. We're currently in summer. As our city grows, we need to be able to resolve workplace conflicts. Large building that covers conflict over an area, or an ombudsman. I think I'm going to take an ombudsman. I don't really want a barracks. Apartments, yes. Needs a mason nearby, fine. And a mason repairs tall buildings to prevent their destruction. We can worship the goddess of salt. Subjects produce culture during worship. Okay. We'll do that. That's fine. That is fine. I think I'm just going to ditch... Maybe I'm going to ditch this area. Yeah. Okay. No worries. Worshipping our salt will improve stuff. Subjects produce loads. Yeah, let's get some altars. Let's get some altars. Reach 95% attendance. Let's have a little look. Oh, this is a great little altar. So this will allow me to basically just put, yep, a whole bunch of really cheeky little altars in different places. Too close already, but that's fine. There we go. And yeah, we're easily going to hit 95% here. Another one. Cool. Another one over here. Yep, there we go. Subjects produce culture when they go home. I am keen for culture at all hours of the day. Absolutely, that is what I'm keen for. So, oh, illness is going untreated in some locations. Yeah, what's the dealio with this? Place on grass. Do you know what? I can rotate this around. Well, remove that. Rotate this around. Fountain. Yeah, ditch the fountain. Cool. And then get another physician in here. Cool. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so that should be better, right? Oh, no. What did I need? I needed the ombudsman. Sure. So that will improve lawfulness, I guess. Sure, improve it there. Put it there. Is that a poplar tree? Let's move that around and see if I can squeeze in another couple ombudsmans. Nice. Okay, so there's still a little bit of lawlessness in a few different places, but that's fine. There's definitely space out here. Insufficient stone? No worries. We will get the stone. We will get the stone soon. We got plenty of stone. We got advanced quarries. That's good. A little bit of lawlessness. No ombudsman nearby. That's fine. Okay, what is my next milestone? My next milestone has got to be down here. That's quite large, actually. God, where the heck am I going to get this extra embellishment from? Produce 10k stone in a single day. Nice. To be honest, we probably are able to produce more than that. It's just that we're not actually doing it because we have no need for it. Because our stone is pretty much always capped. Also, as soon as the water level comes down, can I build in this area? I certainly hope so. That's kind of the vibe. That is the vibe. How have I lost embellishment progress? Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I don't know how I've managed to do that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's get a mason. Repairs tall buildings nearby. Yeah, I'm going to slot this right in here. And I'm going to get loads of apartments. And these are all going to be covered by the mason. I need public baths over here. I don't have public baths, do I? I could get them, though. That will probably end up oversubscribed, to be fair. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Screw it. What the heck? We'll leave that. We'll leave that there. I don't know what everybody's going to do. Food-wise, we're fine, though. That's great. Happy with that. Cool. A dispute happened at the workplace. I mean, it's a bit unfortunate that there's not an ombudsman there. Sure. I guess we just have to get one everywhere. Not really ideal, but ditch that well. Give me a little bit more stone. And then plonk you right in there. Okay, so that is 100% order. Embellishments, amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, we did it. I don't know how we did it, but we did. Beauty 2, amazing. We get some more culture from baths. That's fantastic. That is good, because that means that we are very simply oriented around just getting more apartments over here. If I can. To be honest, I kind of just want to trash all of these and just get more bigger apartments. How much stone is it? 2,000 stone? It's quite a lot of stone. But we do get stone really rather quickly. Okay, masonry is looking good. 1,500 population. It's quite large. Quite large. Right, we're 53% of the way towards our next cultural objective. Is everybody worshipping? Yeah, pretty much. Fall. Buildings cost half as much. Fields don't require water. Cisterns fill up. Subjects move slower. Okay, that's great. The fact that fields don't require water is a good thing. We are happy about that. Yeah, we're 66% of the way there. I think we can... Oh, Goddess Salt. Didn't even realize that we had to get a... Didn't even realize that we had to make any progress towards you. Too close. Build another one. Anybody else need worship? No. Nope. We're happy with that. Right. I think we hold off and get this area expanded. I think we save up. We save our worshipping tokens, which we will be able to get. I think we're going to be able to get up to the next level of worship without adjusting anything. It seems like we're ping-ponging around a little bit here. So we might need to push our population up just that little bit more. I could always just, in an area of like really, really high density, 85% of the way there. Yeah, in an area of like really high density, we could always just delete some old houses and get some new houses instead. Let's go worship. Great. Nah. No matter. Here's what I think we want to do. I am going to delete all of these houses over here. Yep, risky business this, isn't it? Risky, risky business. Then let's go and get apartments. Yep, you don't have the ability to worship. That's okay. Do you have the Mason ability? Yeah, you do, actually. So that has... It's giving me a net positive of 9. It's hardly worth it, is it? What about over here? I mean, there's lots of different locations where we can replace these houses with bigger ones, but it hardly seems like there's much point. It is definitely more dense. It is more dense, but it's only marginally more dense. And if you don't get the placement quite right, then, like I'm demonstrating there, there's basically no incentive to do it at all. Yeah, so we end up with net 50 population after all of that. Important, don't get me wrong, but just a little bit too marginal for my taste. Yeah, fine. I mean, if I have to, if I have to, I have to. Just seems very, very wasteful. Okay, good. Insufficient stone. Yeah, I'm not worried about the stone. The stone we will get. There we go. Good, good. Fine. Okay, so everything on this plateau down here is the new stuff. We should have a little bit more. Can I get a altar, actually? Altar of salt. Cool. That should be fine. That'll give me everything that I need. Still need a little bit more. A little bit more to make the salt god happy, but that's fine. Let's delete all of this. And work on insufficient stone again. No worries. Work on replacing all of these, I guess. I just need access to this brand new plateau down there. That would be so darn sick. Okay, winter. Yep, my buildings are now going to be expensive again. Again, not like it particularly matters, but there we go. Okay, I need like a few more houses, but because I'm deleting them then replacing them, probably need a few more than a few. Delete, 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 delete. go. There we go. Yes, they just have like a slightly larger footprint than the villas. So they are just that little bit more awkward to place. But we only need 2 more. We only need 2 more. So let's be strategic about this. Maybe you can squeeze 2 in here. Insufficient stone. But we can squeeze 2 in there. And that leaves us just needing literally 2 more people. Build masons near the buildings to avoid collapse. What's the issue? Aha, it's over here. It's over here. Well, let's delete you. And then let's build a mason over here. Mason. Yep. Build a mason over there. That still means that we need to get 2 more, but that's fine. We're 92% of the way towards our objective here. Let's get you out of the way, 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 you out of the way. And then let's build villas all the way back. Yep. Yep. I tell you what, it was really handy having those cheap buildings during the fall. That was super great. And let's just get through today. Fine. And then literally this one is all that we need as soon as I have 2,000 stone. Excellent. Beautiful. Amazing. Okay, another fairly inconsequential, I think, era. It's probably safe to say. Didn't really enjoy that one, but hey-ho. All right, what have we got? Age of Worship. Have we not already... Oh, no, we've not had the Age of Worship already. As we enter our 10th age, people find our existing place of worship inadequate. It's time to build a monument of worship that can house hundreds. Okay, that's cool. We've laid out plans for our greatest building yet. A great temple, great altar of salt, or a great solarium. A massive edifice that can produce a lot of worship. A lot of culture. Towering structure that seeks to appease the goddess of the salt. Magnificent garden. We're going to build a great temple. Why the heck not? We need a lot of resources. Pick one. +1 from mining. +1 from woodcutting. I'm going to take +1 from... +1 from woodcutting, I think. Stone is easier to come by. Canteens are good, but taverns will house more people. Feed 250 workers at lunch for less food. And we've got a communal oven. Reduce meal costs in nearby buildings. Only 1. Okay. That's fine. What is the Great Temple going to cost us, I wonder? And the Great Temple is going to be built down here. As long as we don't have to build it on grass. That's going to be the crux of the issue. Reach full attendance in the biggest place of worship. So, 10,000 and 10,000. We can almost do that. We need to get a wood store. The wood store is going to cost 4,000. Oh, we've got space already. Oh, this is actually kind of perfect here for a brand new temple. Okay, let's do this then. Let's do this. Communal oven. Insufficient stone, but I kind of love the idea of putting it here. Yep, let's do it. And a tavern. Also kind of like the idea of putting it here somewhere. Although, does the communal oven reduces meal costs? Only 1. 15 workers. Okay, I guess that counts as providing all of the goodies that we need. 10,000 stone. 10,000 stone is absolutely possible. We're just going to need to wait a little bit of time. That being said, if this level goes down, we should be able to trash some of this stone here. But to be fair, it's not going to take us that long to get the required amount of stone. There might be some other little, like, outcroppings that we've not yet deleted. No, doesn't look like it. No big deal. Okay, so we're going to build this here. I am very, very pro this. Okay, so accessibility. This is basically completely inaccessible. But that's okay. That's why we have pavements. Pavements, pavements. And can we get this entire area paved? We sure can. There we go. Good, good, good. Look at that. Okay, so we now have access. It's not to many people. It's it's to very few. And we need 250 people here. Yeah, that's a bit grim, to be honest. Is there a better network that we can construct here? Not particularly. There we go. There we go. I mean, maybe move this around a little bit to allow for more access. How's that? Nah, not really. Here's what we can do, though. We can always just build houses near here. We can just build some big old apartments. Insufficient stone. Of course it's insufficient stone, but you get the picture. We just need to get a few. And I'll just probably ditch stuff like this field up here. Yeah, you know what? Let's ditch a lot of this. 2,000 stone. Yeah, ditch that, ditch that, ditch that, ditch that. Just all of this, just ditch it, ditch it, ditch it. Okay, so build this here, build this here, build this here, build this here. And, yep, once again, we are at insufficient levels of stone, but we can make it work. Where does that take us up to? I mean, not a bad place, but not a good place either, to be honest. Yeah, maybe more pavement here. Let's try that. Okay, unlock a second seminary. One building collapsed. What? I barely built it. Well, we need a mason, apparently. Pretty desperately. Yeah, and let's ditch this here. Let's move you to there. Mason goes in the corner there. Cool, and then that keeps everybody happy. And we need to ditch that before rebuilding this. Okay, population-wise, that's fine. It's not great. An eclipse hangs over us. Consider other ways of producing culture. Okay. And just less culture in general from the eclipse. It's a bummer because we were going to get access to that area. Yeah, this great temple is cool, but it just feels like such a shame that we're not able to get more people in here. There we go. Yeah, let's just start reorganizing probably everything over here. Squeeze as many of these awful, gaudy apartment buildings in as we possibly can. And yeah, I think, by the way, I think my masons are consuming stone, because I feel like I'm not making as much stone as I used to be. We're definitely still making a little bit of stone, but let me go into scribe here. Stone, yeah, look at that. We're consuming 10,000 stone. That's kind of bonkers. So my one stone production area is over here. Let's do an advanced quarry. Can I get another advanced quarry in here? If I get this well removed, get that removed as well, and then we get 2 advanced quarries. No, can't do that. Can't do that. Sure. I guess we can throw down some odd advanced quarries. There we go. Not really the suitable place for it, is it? But you know what? If we can squeeze 2 in, then that's great. That's fine. This is still the area for apartments. Yeah, for sure. We just need to get more stone in order to make it happen. And I think we can maybe squeeze 1, maybe 2 in here. If I get rid of that. Yeah, good. Okay, so that means we're just low. We're just low on the old population. Any other pathing that I want to improve? Sure. Bang it up through there. Public bath. It's fine. Dispute happened at the workplace. I just don't think it matters that much. I guess we'll put it there. Villas. Yep. That's a good free space that I had not taken into account. So that's nice. Anything else? 1, 2, 3. There is already a mason over here, thankfully. So we should just be able to... There we go. Just get a straight sort of improvement over there. I really want to hit the 250. Maybe I should have... I can't even. It's too big. I was going to say, maybe I could put that there. But there's very, very limited number of places that we can actually put the big building. It's quite problematic. Quite problematic, size-wise. Right. Definitely getting those additional quarries. That is helping. I am struggling to get through. I'm struggling to get through this block here. Right. Let's do what we have to do. We're going to have to remove and improve a whole bunch of these houses here. There we go. Overlap with building, uneven grounds. Tuck this away. And that there. Okay, that gets me very, very close. And you know what? If I just get a tiny additional house, that would work pretty well. That would work pretty well. Let's advance the age. Okay, so it was Eclipse. It was Eclipse in the Age of Worship. What are we going to see next? Age of Reflection. Well, we like reflecting. We like reflecting. We've cleared many ruins and our people reflect on their meaning, who came before us, and how did they meet their demise. Some of their secrets have been uncovered and could be put to good use. Indeed, we can now further investigate the ruins of this past civilization. Subjects produce culture during work, better when near ruins. That's the excavation site. We've got the Sea Spire. Subjects produce culture during worship. Build all 8 to stop water from rising. Ooh. And there's a chicken pen. Subjects produce food during work. Place on grass. Produces food every 4th day. Only one. We can only get one single chicken pen. And a pavement, which is going to allow us... Pavement level 2, rather, which is going to allow us to access way more buildings from long distance. From downtown. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so we're into fall. I think the culture issues should be kind of over. That being said, I think we should start to see a pretty rapid increase in the amount of culture that we do get, because we were stuck on that eclipse for the longest time. Gluttony, there we go. We have obviously already hit our food objective. We have plenty to spare. That's not too shabby. That is not too shabby. This is looking really, really good. I'm just ever so close to hitting this next level down here. Oh, it's huge. Look at the size of this area. Yeah, I think we can do it. We're 88% of the way there. We're going to explode again as soon as there we go. As soon as the evening time comes, boom, and we get access to this area, including more, just more stuff. So what would that be? Culture, the excavation site. Yes, we can't place it in water, obviously, but we could place it around here. And as you can see, there's some bonuses there. What else? The chicken pen. It's massive. This thing is massive. Pavement level 2. Cost me 15 wood, 15 stone. Quite a lot, actually. Excavation site in the Sea Spire. So the Sea Spire, we place... What do we place it on? Place it on ground, I presume? It's got quite a large base. Yeah, it's got quite a large base. A huge base, in fact. But yeah, you place it here. So we need to build 8. And then presumably we're also not going to be able to build them, like, close to one another. Too close to C-Spire? Yeah. Who could have seen that one coming? So we need to build them some distance away from one another, and then we need to build 8. Okay, that's very interesting. Right, we are going to wrap things up right about there, ladies and gentlemen. I have enjoyed the absolute heck out of this game. This city builder is so cool. I think it's really, really unique. It looks amazing, and it plays really, really well. Each era does seem to be very, very different. I've enjoyed them to varying degrees. Some have been really, really substantive. Others have just been, just been chill. That's cool. Play it, experiment with it yourself. You can almost certainly probably build a better looking, more efficient city than me. That being said, I've had an absolute whale of a time. Very much enjoyed myself with this one. Go check it out. Link down in the description below. Thank you ever so much for watching, folks. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.